Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Guys, we probably just watched the game of the year. I mean, just being honest, this felt like an NBA Finals Game 7 situation. This should be a playoff series 100%. I would actually say, before we get into this video, this game kind of changed my opinion on the play-in tournament. I'm not a fan of it moving, I still think it could use some tweaks. But games like this was awesome, man, and now you get even more. This game, this series should be 7 games. But basically, the Lakers, they won by 3. It just ended. I feel like Anthony Davis kind of followed Steph Curry on that final shot, but LeBron James made the biggest 3 of the entire season over Steph Curry from Curry range. He even did a little thing and looked right at Curry. It was unbelievable. But this game was pretty much all Warriors until the second half. The Lakers, they got off to a 35-24 run to start the third quarter. And then heading into the fourth, they really just had to kind of not maintain the lead because they didn't have it. They were only down 3. And when you're down 13 at half and then you're only down 3 heading into the fourth quarter, the way the third quarter ended, they had all the momentum in the world. Only shot 32%, and when you compare that to the Warriors, I mean, the Warriors beat them in a lot of categories tonight. Let's take a look at field goal percentage. The Warriors, they shot 44.5, whereas the Lakers, they only shot 40.5. 3-point field goals. The Warriors, they had 15 threes. They had a 44% clip, and the Lakers, they only had 10 threes at a 32% clip. So really what was the biggest kicker for the Golden State Warriors, and this has kind of been how their entire season has gone, it was mainly turnovers. They had at least 20 of them today. Draymond and Steph, they both combined for 6 turnovers. They didn't really help contribute to that problem, but I mean, Steph Curry, no matter how you look at it tonight, 12 points, 12 for 23, 37 points with 6 threes. Incredible game. Even guys like Kevon Looney really came through tonight, even just statistically. You don't see Kevon Looney really contribute statistically. It's more off the box score, or not off the box. It's more just with the eye test. When you watch Kevon Looney play, it's like, yeah, he fits this team very well. He's like the perfect center for them. But tonight, 6 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks in just 19 minutes. He was a very, very big piece for him all season. So taking a look at the Lakers, man, I mean, Anthony Davis, he made the biggest 3 of the season. He's only shooting it at like a 26% clip on the season, 10 and 24. He went 25 points, 12 rebounds. He had an incredible game. Threw in 2 steals, threw in a block. You look at LeBron James. LeBron started off the game horribly. He started off really, really inefficient. He was still getting his teammates involved, but percentage-wise, I mean, even at some point in the third quarter, he was only 3 of 10, and he really got it clicking later on, just more particularly with pushing the ball, penetrating, and just kicking it out to the open man. It worked out so much better in the second half once they started to get aggressive. Now, LeBron finished with a triple-double. No one's surprised, but only 22, 11, and 10. I feel like this was a pretty bad game by LeBron, but he had good spurts in the third quarter, and then he just had an all-around pretty solid fourth quarter, but more importantly, the last 5 or so minutes, whenever LeBron checked back into the game, I mean, it was pretty much this one's over. He had a nice reverse layup. He had that 3-pointer with the shot clock expiring over Steph Curry. I mean, it was just absolutely beautiful, especially if you're a Lakers fan. Either way, I didn't really know who to root for in this game because I feel like the Lakers are the better team, and I want to see the better team advance usually for a better first-round series. At the same time, though, I mean, it was just an incredible game, man. So Memphis and Golden State, they play on Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So we'll see who gets the 8 seed. But this is huge for the Lakers, absolutely huge for the Lakers, because this puts them as the 7 seed. And if you ask me, I would so much rather play the Phoenix Suns than the Utah Jazz. No disrespect to the Phoenix Suns because they're an incredible basketball team. But, man, the Utah Jazz, just top to bottom, they have dudes offensively, defensively. Every player on that team can help in every category. And then they have elite guys at specific skill sets, and it's just absolutely beautiful. They have an incredible defense. Rudy Gobert, you've got Donovan Mitchell, you got Mike Conley having a hell of a season. This Utah Jazz team is quite scary, so that's why I like the Lakers getting this win. if you're a Laker fan, I would be very, very happy because the Suns, I mean, especially considering Chris Paul's history, that really, I mean, he hasn't really gone too far in the playoffs. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit that sub button. We'll be back all week, all month for playoff basketball.